Today is October 4th, 2023. It's 1:05 a.m. It has again occurred to me that trading is about setups. If the setup is not there, why go in? And I'm just like, today is a prime example of the first one. The setup looked okay and I got in. And sure enough, it paid off. Okay. But the subsequent ones were really not set up. They look like they're setups, but they're really not setups. And subsequently, these things turned out to be a loss. So how do I proceed from this? How do I emphasize this as much as possible? Because when I'm clicking through it, I'm watching it. I'm clicking it at what looks like I'm clicking it, what looks like a little bit setup, but really is not, because I'm reading it incorrectly. But if I read it correctly, then it's the right setup. If I read it correctly, obviously I'm not reading correctly. And so focus on the setups. Focus on the chart formations. Focus on what the chart does. What does it do? What characteristics does it have when it performs certain candle actions? So I need to look deeper and deeper and deeper into that so that I can increase my statistical advantage of every trade. Then I could put a stop loss, a tight stop loss, so that when my thesis is incorrect, and these theses will be correct most of the time, and when it's correct most of the time, then the losses due to tight stop losses will be insignificant, and the gains will outstrip the losses that I have. So how can I emphasize this enough? How do I emphasize it so that I can make this as concrete as possible and as embedded into my mind, so that I can keep focusing on what is important. What is important is the setup. Okay? How could I emphasize it more so that I could understand it? When I focus on the setup, even if the market is going down, it doesn't matter, because I'm focused on the setup. If it's going up, I don't have to worry about whether my thesis is incorrect, because I'm going with the correct setup. So there is a movie called Tora, Tora, Tora. And people say, practice, practice, practice. I say, set up, set up, set up.